guys, it is Jack and welcome to another video. Today we have got Jackson coming here to help out when I tell you guys 2 of my favorite ways to spice up your videos and get footage that looks like whatever the thumbnail is.
And as you already know, I'm Jack. Hello again.
He has a YouTube channel. I've been teaching him a lot of these tips, so I think it is best if you guys know them too.
And actually, both of the tips used in this video have been tips that I have used a lot in my own work that you're going to see improved in my own videos.
So for starters, let's talk about how to get a blurry background. You'll notice that a lot of times on a wide lens like this, there usually isn't a blurred out background. And that's because when a lens is really wide, it usually has a high minimum f-stop.
But also, when you're using a lens this wide in this sort of setting, you're not gonna really want much of a blurred out background.
So for example, this Canon 10 to 18mm lens shoots with an f4.5 to 5.6 aperture, which is fine, but it's nowhere near something like this lens. This is the Yongnuo 50mm lens, and it shoots in an f1.8 aperture, so it's great for getting those blurred out backgrounds. I love shooting in that low of an aperture because not only does it make the video look really good and professional, but it's great for in low light because basically the lower the minimum f-stop, the better it's going to perform in low light, because the bigger, I guess you could say, the sensor size is, it makes the area where you shoot through in the lens a little bit bigger. So you can see this thing at f1.8, you can see right through. I wonder if this will actually work. Wait, hello! There you go, that's focus. Hello! So as you can see, that's how it's to focus a lens.
This footage will come in handy very much on B-roll type shots and cutaway scenes because you like focusing on whatever you're showing and then everything else blurred out in the back and it looks really cool.
So yeah, in the end, the lesson is, no matter what lens you're using or whatever camera you're using, make sure you're shooting on the lowest f-stop possible. My next tip is how to improve your GoPro footage.
So as you know, GoPro footage doesn't always look that great. It's great quality, but it's always kind of dark. It is very washed out.
Here's a clip of a vlogger. I don't remember who this is, but I just remember seeing this one clip in his vlog that really made me realize how bad GoPro footage really can be.
Gosh, much higher up here. Oh boy. I'm telling you guys right now, you're not gonna want to jump off this, and you're probably gonna go down to the middle cliff. Ow.
So no offense, Tanner Brogard, I think that's who that is. Your GoPro footage could be a lot better. Who am I telling this? The ceiling? Hello?
Hi Tanner. Jack named his ceiling Tanner.
So let me show you how it could look. This is before. So this looks very action cammy, really washed out, and it honestly just looks really rainy and not bright and not saturated and way too light, as well as the fact that it just doesn't look cinematic and the audio sucks. Switching back over to this camera, you can definitely see the difference. So what you're gonna want to do is just jump into settings. You can do this on your phone if you have a GoPro Session like Jack has, or you can just use it on the screen if you have something like the Hero 4 Silver like this. So you're gonna want to swipe up and then scroll through and hit 1080p Super View and turn that back to 1080p normal. Scroll down and then I would put it on 24 frames per second because that looks the most cinematic. Then put the field of view on narrow because that's gonna make it the least fisheyed. Then you should turn on Spot Meter and Pro Tune and scroll down and you can adjust settings like ISO and the color and the sharpness. And another thing you could do is in your editor, go into highlights and saturation and exposure and just play around with all those little levels. Whether you're an iMovie or Final Cut, you could do that in really any editor. So here's what it looks like after color correction. It looks a lot better. And one final tip is picking up something like this. This is a GoPro microphone adapter, so you can plug this into the side of a GoPro
using the micro USB slot
or USB-C, you know, whatever type of GoPro you have. GoPro sells one of these, but this is just an off-brand one.
GoPros are very expensive, so off-brand should be what you buy if you're looking for a budget type thing.
And then we can just hold that just like that, and here is the improved audio. And if you really want to get good footage, you can connect to something like the Rode Video Mic Go, get sound like you're hearing right now. You probably saw some test shots in B-roll, which I haven't even shot yet, but I can already tell they're going to look really good, because these tips are the ways that my videos can look more professional than they really are. Alright guys, that is pretty much it for this video. If you did enjoy, make sure to leave a like. Also comment down below what you guys want to see from the next video, and go subscribe to Jack. Come in.
So on my channel, you'll see a lot of similar things to Jack. Some tech, some vlogs, and a lot of his face actually.
Seriously, get Jack to 100 subs. I said that in my last video with him, and you guys didn't even do it. You didn't even deliver. He got 40 subs. I am disappointed in you guys. Just kidding. I'm not disappointed. I don't want to lose any subs, but please just go subscribe to Jack. He deserves it. Alright guys, I'll see you next time. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, comment, do all those nice things. We'll see you next time.
I'm Jack.
And so am I. Peace.